Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to possibly the shortest TRL highlight reel you will see this season as we get underway in Canada. From Kidbyers' point of view, away we go then. Jacko looking to sneak through on prime tyres up to turn one. It looks like a Williams there spinning. It was Andre as Collingpool, Jacko, and I think that's Danielson further up ahead. Get away cleanly. Cart Dude wedged in behind me after a poor start as we come into turns 3 and 4. Here at Montreal, so a pretty clean start, lap 1 out of 18. Kidbyers in 10th place after another shocking performance in qualifying as we fast forward ahead, further ahead to lap 1. And Cart Dude, as we fast forward ahead, has managed to get past me on the straight. And this is the first of my incidents or bad luck for this evening. Cart Dude going a little off track and Kidbyers out braking himself, almost going into the wall of champions as Andre there picks up a place as he goes through. And we fast forward now as we end lap 1 to the first time I get right royally fucked over by Collingpool, who brake tests me. Have a look at this. Bang. Absolutely. If it wasn't fucked before my race, it sure is now. Warning collision with Collingpool. Thank you very much for stating the fucking obvious. So lap 4 out of 18, I've been right royally fucked over as I cross some debris. Terrible start to this race, the opening 4 laps, as Rafa and Stylen also hit each other. So some trouble in paradise there for Mercedes. And that was pretty much it. As you can imagine, Stylen got past me, Rafa got past me. Collingpool was the only car. I don't know whether he was running at the end of the race or not, but I pick up a point for 10th. So not a good start for Kidbyers for the round 7 of the Canadian Grand Prix, as we'll keep this running because it is a Force India victory to my teammate Sergio Perkinen, and the first time we've seen anyone other than Rafa on the top step of the podium. So well done there as the champagne comes out. So a good performance in the end for Force India, not for Kidbyers. And I ended up getting just 3 points from the 2 races, so it wasn't a fairly fruitful couple of races for me. But anyway, HSV took the victory as we take a look at the final results then. Dubsy in second, Andre third. Good recovery drive to finish in third. Rafa in fourth. First time he hasn't finished first this season. Chasty in fifth. Jacko 6th. Cart Dude 7th. Danielson in the second. Williams in 8th. Stylen in 9th after their collision earlier on in the race. Kidbyers taking the last point for 10th. Collywobble in 11th. And 12th. Trickshot did not finish. As we fast forward further ahead now to a rainy Red Bull Ring here in Austria. Full wets to start with. 4 lights, 5 lights. You know how it goes. Away we go. Bad start there. I just take it easy off the line as everyone seems to be struggling. Now have a look at this. Coming up behind me in my mirrors, who is it? It's Collywobble again. So the second time he's fucked me over on TRL night. Apologies there for turning in front of, I think that was Trickshot, and Dubsy will come through as well. They were the two who collided earlier on in the race. So a wet start then. I went to, you can see I can't even keep the bloody thing on the road. I went for a one-stop strategy. So I went straight from full wets to prime tyres, thinking I was onto something. And obviously I wasn't, because that did absolutely fuck all for me. As lap 18, look at that. Now, not a thing happened. Andre kept me honest for 9th place. And I think Cart Dude may have been running out of fuel. No, sorry, I think he lost his wing. I beg your pardon, but he thought, oh, I might as well just keep going and see if I can finish in front of Kidbyers, and indeed he did as Andre comes home 10th. He did keep me honest for 9th place, I must say, but not a good return in the end for Kidbyers for rounds 7 and 8 of TRL. Just the 3 points, and wasn't much support to HSV in the Constructors' Championship. As Rafa, normal service is resumed, he takes the victory. So 7 out of 8 for him. Not the perfect start, but still dominating the championship, it has to be said. And there's a Ferrari on the podium. That must have been, is that Trickshot on the podium? Along with the Red Bull there of, who's the Red Bull? Is it Chasty? Murph's not around, so it must be Chasty taking 3rd place in changeable conditions here at the A1 ring, Red Bull ring. I'm showing my age there. It's the Red Bull ring, of course, not the A1 ring. As we take a look at the final results then, Rafa, Trickshot, good result for him in the Ferrari. Chasty after a couple of bad races last week. Stylen 4th. HSV 5th for the glorious Force India team. Williams, McLaren, Sauber, not necessarily all in that order, I should say. Danielson, Jacko, Cart Dude, Kidbyers, Andre in 10th. Jensen Button 11th and Collywobble in 12th. That's all we've got time for, folks. Don't forget to join us for Great Britain and the Hungarian Grand Prix in Ray Rolls land, aka Budapest. That's next week, next Tuesday. Enjoy the Chinese Grand Prix. Have a fantastic weekend. Kidbyers signing off for another week. Be kind to one another. See you next time.